Hello, Capricorn. What's up? How are you? Tis I, the Worldly Archer with Archer Astrology, clipping my microphone on. Capricorn, it's time to do your love energy check-in, your everything energy check-in for you and the one on your mind, pulling on the energies for the middle of November 2024-ish. However, whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit, is perfect timing as always, as these readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. And thank you so much for being here and being a part of this. If you can return a little bit of the love for us, actually love the like down here for you. I chose to be here. You deserve it, though. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, double tap that screen, and y'all are more than welcome to come and be a part of the family on YouTube at Archer Astrology Tarot. The link is in the bio. And feel free to, all the usual, hold on, intro's on hold. This is the first deck jam of the week. Capricorn, what's going on? What's on your mind? Well, I mean, that's my job. I'll find out. But when my deck jams like that, that means you need a spinny hug. So hang on, intro's on hold. I got you covered. All right, come here. You're going to be like, no, I'm fine. I don't need it. I'll be like, come on, I'm Archer. I know better. I'm going to grip you up like a Hallmark movie style, spinny hug, spin you around till your heels fly off and your hair starts blowing in the breeze. And you're like, Archer, stop it. You're suffocating me. And I'm like, is it working? And you're like, kind of. I'm like, okay, we're good then. All right. So hopefully that helps out. And if you need some, even for the guys, the male Capricorns here, bro hugs, total bro hugs for you. All right. If you need some more, come on back anytime you like. I got you covered. Okay. Aw, sweet. Okay, cool. We're back in business. Okay, meanwhile, back at your introduction, if you'd like to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer both Zoom one-on-one readings, traditional private YouTube links. Either way, look forward to reading for you, okay? And definitely check out the pinned comment down below for the timestamps because the readings do get a little bit long. You can scroll around if you need to and help yourself to it. The pinned comment also has link to the Archer Astrology link tree where all the goodness is, all the playlists are there, and as well as all the social media platforms that we're on. All right, so check those out. The base covers are there, drum covers are there, all signs, pick a cards, individual readings, and more. And when you need a total musical break from the cards, Caitlin Petty's link tree is there too. So just basically snoop around the entire pinned comment. It's got you covered, okay? All right. And definitely subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. And even if you are already subscribed, double check that the notifications are turned on. Just tap the bell and tap all, and then you know. Because I go live weekdays with each individual sign readings live, as well as the all signs Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I do post on every social media platform and the community post every morning what the day's schedule is. So you can be ready and be here and be a part of the fam. All right. Look forward to having you here, me and the OG Mod Squad. We're all looking forward to it. All right. And definitely heads up, especially TikTok, y'all, because there have been some fake archers out there. I don't know why anybody would want to be Archer. So just make sure it's me. If it doesn't say Archer Astrology Tarot in the screen name, or they reach out asking you for like readings and that they got some divine message for you and that their rich uncle is going to like send you $1 million, just either block them or ignore them. It's a total scam. It's not me. Okay. I know the role of Archer is like James Bond, where there's been different ones of us all the time, but they're not it. All right. So just browse Page of Swords safely, everybody, because I love you. We're all a family here. Okay. Let's go onward and forward. Okay. Because when I sat down to meditate on your energies to get the title and the title card and asked God directly what's going on in Capricorn's life right now, he told me it's not over yet. And I'm like, does that apply to work or love? And he's like, it applies to all the above. I'm like, that's how we roll. God's like, yup. I'm like, all right, let's do it to it. So we're going to use the Millennial Tarot to grab some base cards, and then the Biblical Tarot will throw a boatload of clarifiers, okay? All the messages will be for yours and theirs, highest and greatest good, of course, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines, and y'all get big front seats, all right? So let's do it to it. All right, God, and tap me in, tune me into Capricorn's energy, please and thank you. Give me a little work, love, and all the above. Let's see what we got for Capricorn after I put the banner up. There we go. Thanks, Kelly. All right, let's do it to it. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Give me everything you got, God, please, and thank you. Let's do it to it. Here we go. Let's see if we can find out why you needed a spinny hug and how we can make it better. All right, 2 shuffles, Capricorn. Let's do it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all times. Let's get that bag, Capricorn. Here we go. It done been gotten. The overall energy is the World card, making it to the completion point, okay? This here's a little bit of a nice little boozy brunch coming in for you that you've made it through this chapter, this journey in the tarot. and are ready for the next chapter to go forward in your life, okay? For the Seven of Cups, right into the Four of Wands to the Five of Pentacles, that person that made you feel like you didn't matter or like just weren't important or made you feel like an option, they've made a choice here that they come in, all right? There's like a new offer or a repeat offer coming back in that's part of your energetical blueprint that takes you right into Empress energy, all right? So you are at nearing the end of a major glow up and a major change in your life that's going to bring in a lot of confidence, respect, and a little bit of everything, okay? All right, let's see what we got. You ready? Let's start at the beginning. Let's start at that log cabin in Illinois and see where it goes, all right? What are your current conditions? Past, present, future. Ooh, the Fool card. This shows here that for a while you've been wanting this to start over in a new beginning. With the Six of Pentacles, ooh, a little bit of a meeting of the minds came in. Maybe you felt like things have slowed to a dead stop and like you've been moving really fast, not having time to think through your decisions, and you're just wanting to bring a little balance in, a little bit of equal reciprocal energy to come out, okay? Aries and Taurus energy that takes us into the future with the Page of Cups. Here it comes. Scorpio's here too. So this shows that there is some love coming your way. And you are actually looking good and doing pretty good at it too, okay? So you've been like closed off and just feeling like love's been avoiding you for a while, but the Page of Cups shows that you're going to come into a new, more extroverted confidence, all right? Maybe at the moment you just need a little bit of time for a getaway, a little bit of Capricorn time because you've been through a lot with this Fool card, you know, and you just want a little more of a mature energy because the Fool card is something that like they jump first and then think about it later. So you've dealt with a lot of people that have just come at you nonstop, like one thing after another that have just been building up and building up and building up like a fire hose of emotions to the face that you just want a little getaway, a little Capricorn time, okay? In the outcome here going forward though, I do see that your love life gets back on track and you start getting a little more extroverted and feeling good about coming out. Jocelyn, what's up, darling? Perfect timing. I've missed you, girl. What's up? Hey, Rahama. All right. Now, let's see what's up in your work energies. We'll get clarifiers on this. Okay, work situation. What's in your wallet right now? What's going on with the monies? We got the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe some of you guys are working on a little bit of a side hustle. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles shows that there's been an idea that you planted the seeds on, that you've got a little bit of a hustle that comes in on this, okay? Maybe some of you considering breaking off and starting your own full-time business based on something you really enjoy doing and wondering if the money's going to come in. We also have the Sun card, which does show a little bit of positive direction on the Nine of Wands, that just when you've gotten tired of what's going on in your current work situation, a new offer comes in that's actually going to put you on top. Some of you guys might wind up taking some of the skills you have been learning in your day-to-day life and like becoming a little more popular online, social media. You might get into something here that like maybe you're in sales, for example, real estate, car sales, insurance, even possibly pharmaceutical industry. And something about it allows you to start like an Instagram or a TikTok. Maybe some of you guys want to get into blogging or podcasting and sharing some life experiences. All right. Because the edge that you're experiencing in the workplace, Nine of Wands, what you've been through, a lot of the collective is dealing with it too. Okay. You're coming through a low point in your income and getting ready to go to the next level. Okay. I'm seeing the game Monopoly that comes in on this. Maybe you're a Capricorn that enjoys playing Monopoly, whether it's traditional or digital. You know, I mean, I like playing Monopoly. As long as I get Park Place and Boardwalk, I'm happy. Then everybody else can do whatever they want. But yeah, this here shows the game of life is starting to turn in your favor financially, okay? You've been like at a little bit of a low point. Like think of it like a stock market thing, how you have lows and highs, ebbs and flows, that you're coming through a low point in the income that's heading towards a high point in the income, that you can build off the experiences you've been through, okay? All right, love situation. What's up with the past person? Past, present, future energies on the person from the past. What have they been up to? Where are they heading? We have the Star card. So you were brought into their life because they were in need of the beginning of a healing journey, okay? They were kind of stuck in a rut, and God introduced you guys to each other for a lesson to learn. With the Knight of Pentacles, very slow to commit, that leads towards temperance, where going forward, there's an offer coming in from them that tries to mend a fence on this. So if you are a Capricorn looking for something to come back in from the past, they're coming out of a negative, lower vibing energy and working to get into a newer, more positive one. Temperance, law of correspondence that comes out on this, okay? It's showing that they're ready to go forward. Think about the Sagittarius as you know in your life. How often do they wait on something or sit patiently? They're ready to roll at any point, right? If you asked a Sagittarius like, hey, you want to go away for the weekend? They'd just be like, yep, backpacks by the door, let's go. They wouldn't even stop. The true card of patience in the tarot is the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Pisces is the one that if you're like, hey, you want to go away for the weekend? They'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you already got the boarding passes printed? Did you get a hotel? Is the round car booked? Have you checked in everything? Did you pack a suitcase? Did you get this? Is your toothbrush? Right? There'd be a lot of thinking there. That's the patience to get everything in order. Okay. Temperance means ready to go. Okay. And so we're going to see what they're doing to get to that point. All right. And the new person. What do we have on the new person? Where are they coming from? What's going on right now? And where y'all heading to? We have the Moon card. So this person likes to keep their past to themselves. They've done some work here to cut it out. So you might fear there might still be something that's connected to the past, or fear that you might be a rebound with this person. But I'm seeing here with that Moon card, that's Pisces, and even Cancer comes in on that. As a reader, I see both signs to that because Cancer's dominant planet is the Moon. But this is somebody that is like either taking their piranha teeth or their crab claws and cut the past out and chooses to leave it where it is. Okay. Now, currently we have the Three of Swords. Yeah. This is the one where you're almost very nervous that you might be a third party or that they might be not ready for something, okay? We'll see the direction that it goes in next. I'm not seeing it from this. This could just simply be, remember the Three of Swords can represent a person, a place, or a thing. It's not always, whoa, third party, you know, that sort of a thing. This could be a mindset, okay? Maybe they hide their feelings due to some like slight shyness or something like that, where they're almost like, whoa, Capricorn's too good to be true. This is going to be wild. What am I missing? Okay, it's like, when you get like a good review at a doctor's office and then you're like, wait, at the end, you're going to tell me something's wrong though, isn't it? Okay. So they might have just a little fear of the unknown for where this could go. But where might it go? The King of Swords. They grow up. All right. I like this. This is a mature connection where they actually listen to understand you going forward. And I got to cover this one word up because we don't need to swear here. Everybody needs to swear is just trying to prove a point that they know they don't have, you know? But on the King of Swords here, this is somebody that's going to actually listen to understand you and overcome a lot of the stuff in the past, okay? The reason they block out some past stuff is because of a lot of narcissism they dealt with before, okay? A lot of female narcissism for the males here. And if you were a female Capricorn looking at a new guy, then that's what it was. A lot of energies that they fear, they just don't want it to repeat itself, okay? So they think before they act, all right? Aquarius energy. But you got the World card overall, so this is going to be interesting. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, definitely is here. Could even be another Capricorn. Taurus is here. You got a lot of Taurus energy. Leo's here, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, and a little Aries so far, okay? And you or them might even be born on the 17th, possibly the 15th. I'm also seeing the 28th, the 18th, the 12th, the 7th, the 6th, or the 16th so far, okay? All right, so let's start with your current condition, all right? Let's see what's going on with you and get some clarifiers on where you've been and where you might be heading to. All right, well, give me everything you've got on the Fool card, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Please and thank you. Here we go. You're staying really like, you're balanced. You're not letting it show because you see how the cards didn't even want to pop? They were just like a very smooth flow to it. You're doing your best to maintain speed of heading. The Knight of Pentacles, that shows you're moving slowly, moving cautiously, carrying a big stick type of a thing. That leads us into the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Cups to the Hermit card with the Wheel of Fortune. So the shifts in the planets are working to bring things finally back into your favor. For some of you guys, you've dealt with a lot of Five of Cups energies for a very long time. The past 5 years, 10, even 15 years back have been rough with the Five of Cups, okay? That's the prodigal son that's talked about in the book of Luke. That is showing here that everything that you've dealt with keeps building up on you, to a point that you've almost had to slow down and introvert yourself a bit just to protect yourself and your heart from a lot of people that have busted your trust, right? The Hermit card shows that you've done very good on your healing journey though, okay? This here's the Dr. House of the tarot in my decks, okay? Sixth house energy. This one here is that when nobody else, no other doctor in the world can solve the case gets presented to Dr. House and he solves the case. So you've done a lot of work on your journey. Some of you guys might even have looked into therapy, clear back to childhood, hypnotherapy, child and past life regressions, and really put in the work that you've needed to do to find your way to level up with the Ace of Swords, Saul's conversion, on top of the Queen of Swords, Abigail the Peacemaker. The names Luke, Abigail, John, or Jacob might even resonate to you. It is John the Baptist on the Hermit card. Okay, but it's kind of like with as fast as you've been moving and like doing a lot, you're wanting just a little bit of time to you with the Knight of Pentacles. That's you. Okay, I mean, also a little bit of, I'm pulling some Taurus energy off of it, but I do see it like more or less like you, where you've been through so much that you're just looking for some balance to slow down and have time to think things through, because it keeps coming at you so fast, like Jacob working for the Labans. All right. It's like you just want to focus on your goals and the things that you want for your future. Okay. With the Knight of Pentacles, that you're still looking for a little peace and harmony. Okay. Abigail the Peacemaker is what's talked about in 1 Samuel. And it's kind of like, it seems like these just, the way that they have been coming at you one after another after another. Some of y'all might even be considering taking a break from online, stopping the social media, setting the phone down, and just taking some time to disconnect from the digital world to like get back into a more younger, nostalgic energy before the world revolved around the internet type of a thing. Okay. Maybe you're even tired of people that just air their dirty laundry out online on social media, bringing personal stuff into the public eye. Some people have thrown you completely under the bus on social media, and you're like, I don't deserve that. That's crazy. Why do they keep pointing the finger at me? You know? And so you've been working really hard to clear out the trauma that goes clear back to your childhood so that you can spark a change with the Ace of Swords. That's Saul's conversion. All right? Some of you guys are very powerfully enlightenment. Okay? Your pineal gland might even be getting activated, getting more of like a deeper intuition, a third sense, that sort of a thing, or a sixth sense. Take your pick. But it's kind of like, I do see, even if you feel like it's taking forever to get to a point that you feel accomplished, that it's working better than you think. And you are nearing the end of this phase in your life that you've been feeling so 5 of Cups, because with that Hermit card, the amount of work that you've done on yourself, this here is going to allow you to cut out basically a lifetime that's been filled with betrayals and bullying. Some of you guys always felt like the black sheep. You never fit in, didn't have a lot of friends in school. Your family never understood you. And even if you don't realize it, you are looking very good with that Page of Cups, Scorpio energy. You can even have some Scorpio a little further down in your chart, you know, like maybe your Venus, a Mercury, somewhere further in the chart that is like allowing the Pluto influence to affect you as well as the shift where Pluto leaves your sign. Okay. So if you've been noticing a lot of videos online or scrolling through your feed, seeing things like, oh, the cardinal signs, they're on a major glow up, da 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 da. And you're like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. All right. You are the cardinal earth sign. So you're actually going to get a little extra amplification going forward on these changes here, because you've dealt with Pluto in your sign for about 15 years. And don't worry, it won't be back for a long time. Okay. So you're on the end of a very stressful period in your life and getting ready to start that next chapter. Okay. That Wheel of Fortune shows it's approaching sooner than you think. All right. I look at the Wheel of Fortune right now as a paddle boat wheel. All right. Maybe somebody's got plans to go on like a little river boat or a casino boat, like one of them little dinner cruises type things, possibly, as just a way to like get away. But yeah, you've been spending so much time on the part of the paddle boat wheel that's below the water that it's finally starting to spin to get your head above water to balance out and give you just a minute to breathe, relax, be yourself. Okay. So let me see what's going on, especially with this Hermit card here. I also am curious about the Fool card, because that's showing that the new beginning is coming. Hey, Tarot After Dark. Hey, Infinite Faith. What up, guys? How's it going? Hey, Renee. Hi, Yinyona. Thanks for coming by, guys. All right. Let's see what we got on this. Pull me a little bit on that. Wow, thank you. 8 of Wands. That's Philip and the Ethiopians. That shows that you have made it through this and that you are ready. You're clear for communication. I actually do see some new people coming into your life too that are going to be on your level and actually want to talk to you. Okay. That's almost God giving you a pass that like you have done better than you think, Capricorn, because you've been working very hard to cut out the drama in your life and you just want that balance and stability. The Star card. Oh, wow, you have done some work to heal from this past person. And did I not tell you earlier, rewind if you missed it, that you were brought into the past person's life because they were at a lowest of low to trigger their awakening? And there you are with the star card. When I get repeating cards like that, that's God telling me you are on message, Archer. Keep rolling. That's what I've been trying to tell you with the Three of Pentacles. All right. Some of you guys might be actually into architecture. All right. Or just, maybe you're a builder, or you work in construction of some kind, or you just actually dig like the older, like an 1800s building or something, you know, an older town look type of a feel. Very, very vintage, classical feel to it. But this here is building Solomon's temple. So you are laying the groundwork right now, and you're talking to the universe, talking to God, telling them about it, and making the plans that the building inspection will sign off on, so to speak. Okay. You've got the ability with this Eight of Wands on the star card, you've got the ability to see through people's masks, right? And like see deeper into their souls and find what their true intentions are. Those ones that have been lying to you and fronting. I'm seeing it's actually going to come in really handy very soon. Okay. Some of y'all might be an inspector of some kind, but this is kind of neat. Okay. What I'm seeing here is that some of these new people coming into your life with the Eight of Wands, these people are going to make sure, like you're going to want to make sure that they're on your level. You know what I mean? And so I see you like, you know, like I'm seeing that scene from, I forget the name of the movie. I think it's Uncle Buck with Macaulay Culkin and John Candy. It's that you know, Spanish Inquisition scene where it's like, where do you live? Home or apartment? What do you do? Where's your past person? What's up? Long story, longer story, that sort of a thing. You'll be able to call people out very fast that are coming in on some of these new ones. So you can kind of act like you're like a Brita water filter to filter out those fake energies. All right. Because you're working to keep that peaceful life. Okay. You've worked very hard to establish it. Now you're trying to keep it because you don't want to feel like you fall back down into the well. Okay. Some of y'all might be like a runner even, and not the spiritual type of runner, but like in a marathon, like a 5K or something that you're training for type of a thing, because maybe physical fitness and that helps get you like, it's your own form of healing. Okay. All right, side note, if you are, you're going to place. You're actually going to place in this next marathon or 5K that you're going into, all right? That Page of Wands, you're going to enjoy it with the Six of Pentacles. Another repeating card comes out too. So that tells me what I was just saying is on point and true for the message, all right? You are making healing look very good in this one here. Some of you guys, okay. Oh, that's an interesting message, thanks. What I'm seeing here for some of y'all, you've been dealing with some nosy neighbors of sorts, okay? It's in kind of like the ones that just don't mind their own business. They want to know what's up with your pet or with how you do your flowers or why this is or this and that. I'm seeing like a big old privacy fence and stuff, right? And it's kind of like been getting to you a little bit. All right, Three of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands, Capricorn, Sagittarius energy on this one. What I'm seeing with this one, it's just really some neighbors that don't mind their own business because you're a star. The star card just shows that everybody's got the attention focused on you more than they need to. Could even be for some of you guys like one of them rude HOAs, right? The HOA owner that just comes around all the time. You know, oh, did you know that you can't make noise before 7 a.m.? And you're like, it is 6:59. What are you doing on my doorstep? Right? This sort of a thing here. What I'm seeing though is that it's either you have some new neighbors moving in soon, or some of you guys have been making plans to move. Maybe the neighborhood just isn't what it used to be. That is going to get you like in and around some new neighbors that are going to be a much more positive, open communication, better mindset, and more on your level. And it'll just be a much nicer community to live in. You know what I mean? Okay. I do see that you have been working really hard with this Ace of Swords to clear out the ones that have dragged you down for so long and made you feel like you're driving an anchor with a boat, like you're driving a boat with the trailer still hooked to the thing. I've seen people do that at boat launches. It's hilarious to watch. But on this one here, like keeping space for the one on your mind to come in while cutting out the lower level energies that kind of got in the way of things and bring some real love back into your life. Because it's been a while since you've had that. Hey, Mama T, what up? Happy birthday, early birthday girl. Yesterday was Mama T's birthday. She's a November 8th Scorpio. All right. What's up? Okay. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Could be an Aquarius. We've also got, it could even be another Capricorn. Aries and Libra are here. Taurus energy, Scorpio, and some Virgo. And you or them might be born on the 3rd, the 31st, or the 8th. The 23rd and 26th are here. The 9th, the 12th, the 17th, or maybe the 19th, okay? Possibly the 29th too, all right? So let's see what's going on in your work energies, because you are starting a lot of changes in your life that are going to lay the groundwork for your future going forward. And I like that for you. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate you. You are awesome. Thanks, Robes. Okay, onward and forward. Hey, Karma. What's up, darling? How you been? Okay, work energy. We got 7 of Pentacles, so you're keeping the hustle strong. To the Sun card on the 9 of Wands. So there's something positive that it's currently brewing in the energies that's going to it's going to be a little more than you expected. You're going to like this. So let's see what's up. Actually, that 7 of Pentacles to the Sun card, maybe some of you guys have been focusing on your money for a while because you've been waiting for love to show up. And like work is where you're happy, you know? All right, so let's see what we got on this. King of Swords, 8 of Cups, the Emperor. Well, hello. A side note, some of y'all got a boss that's interested in you. All right, there's a little bit of a secret crush going on behind the scenes, just so you knew. Or just a coworker. But yeah, there's somebody in the workplace that crushes on you. Okay, and with that 3 of Swords and the King of Swords here, and they're both in your future, I see your work is actually going to take a dominating energy going forward with the new person. So you and this new person might actually share similar hobbies or interests, or it straight up is you met somebody at work and you're curious where it might go. Okay, so we'll see definitely more about that. But what I'm seeing on this one here is you're coming through this low point, okay, this little bit of an ebb in the energy where money's been tight or there hasn't been much income, and you're rising to another level with the 8 of Cups. That's the ascension of Jesus that takes you to the Emperor level. Some of y'all might even be up for a promotion, might involve a job transfer, but definitely some more moolah that comes into it, all right? Because with the 3 of Swords showing up here to the 9 of Cups, it does seem like there's something financially that you're worried about. Let me get a couple cards on that real quick, because with the 3 of Cups, you're going to be celebrating your work life. So when I see these cards come together, it does show an upcoming promotion for you that'll go into an Emperor energy that you'll be celebrated. Some of you guys might even have an upcoming award or a bonus of some type coming in. Let me see what's up with that. Let me see. We got Libra energy, Aquarius, Pisces energy, and some Aries on this. Temperance. Wow, the whole lower row is up here now. Oh my gosh. So there's some of y'all that have had past people that you've gotten involved in relationships in the workplace that have gone south, and you've just been like, never again, no more pen in the company, we're good. All right, but then somebody else shows up and you're like, well, maybe not. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Oh, okay. So maybe some of you guys have been working on getting a loan approved of some kind with the 4 of Wands. Okay. Something that you want that'll help reconcile the books and get things back in order for you. That's the Ark being brought to Jerusalem. You're waiting for like an offer to come in or come back, like an approval of sorts. Okay. Maybe you're looking into a HELOC, or some of y'all might even be into investing, okay, in like a long-term stock or a cryptocurrency or something that you're waiting for the whole buy low, sell high type of an energy on this one. What I do see is a new source of money approaching for you on this one, okay? I'm being like if you are in sales, I'm being guided to that age-old adage of he who speaks first loses. Some of you guys have put an ultimatum or an offer or a counter offer on the table for something involved in a business transaction of yours, and it's gone quiet for a while, and you haven't heard anything back, and you're like, well, we'll just see what happens. 3 of Swords, the rebellion of David that's talked about in 2 Samuel, and maybe internally getting a little bit nervous of like, okay, who's going to speak first on this one? All right. What I'm seeing here is that you actually... you're gonna get to that nervous point, but then right at the last minute, they accept the offer, or you get the approval for the loan that you're looking into, okay? Or the stock takes off, all right? So you might feel like you laid down an ultimatum of this is what I need to know, this is what my price is, or what the asking price is, this is how much I need, and then like if it's a loan, the bank was like, well, that's a lot, we'll let you know. And like if it was a contract or a deal that you're putting together, they're like, let me sleep on it and I'll get back to you. And that puts you into the 3 of Swords, okay, where you have now a thought running through your head. And you're like, this might not have been a good idea. But what I'm seeing here on the 9 of Cups, especially with that 3 of Cups we had to celebrate, which is now turned into the 4 of Wands, okay, Aries and Cancer energy on this one, that right at that like last moment, you know, that you'll hear back from them. All right. They'll wind up speaking first and being like, okay, great news. The loan got approved. You're good to go. The financing's all set. Or you hear back, okay, we've decided we'll take that offer. You're good to go. Okay. And you'll wind up celebrating that with the Four of Wands, that it's also going to bring some nice money in for you. Okay. Whatever it is, it's allowing some more money to roll into the bank so that you've got some extra money set aside to either consolidate bills. Some of you guys might already be making holiday plans, wanting to start your holiday purchases, or like a holiday trip, either a family vacation or a trip to visit family. You'll wind up on this one with the top shelf. You're putting the pieces in place to make this happen. With that King of Swords, you've used your words wisely. You've made a solid offer. And the Eight of Cups to the Emperor shows they'll accept it. That takes you to your Sun card. So you're good on that one. And for some of you guys, I just straight up see a new form of money approaching. Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. It's like some of y'all have a little side project going on with this Seven of Pentacles. And I actually see you getting paid for your services because it's something you already enjoy doing. Maybe it's reselling goods or something like that online, or repurposing. Like let's say it's like, what I'm seeing is somebody refinishing like a dresser or a shoe cabinet, something like that, and being like, not only could I resell this online, but I could also like start a blog or a vlog or a YouTube channel and actually post some of the tricks I do to refinish this stuff or to repurpose it. Okay. Some of you guys are like into crocheting or knitting, making shirts, silk screening, or making like Afghans and scarves, stuff like that. And you're like, not only could I sell this stuff, but I can make videos showing people how to do it. And then at the end, I'm like, by the way, if you want to buy this one, it's available. Go for it. You know what I mean? What I'm seeing on this one here is that like, oh yeah, you could be like a graphics artist of sort. But somehow, whatever it is you're doing, you use social media already to promote your day job in the Emperor energy. It shows here that you could actually take the whole thing into a whole nother level and break off on your own. All right? And start actually making some big bucks on here. There's big potential for big bucks. That'll take you to the next level with the Temperance card. Okay? Temperance to the Emperor. Sagittarius, Aries energy on this one. Very strong with the Knight of Cups. This showing here that you're going to put your all into this. The Emperor devotes themselves to their craft, their kingdom, everything like that. And you're going to overcome the challenges, the stuff that might be making you nervous or fearful of this, because the timing is coming together right to overcome these fears and really achieve what you thought was impossible with the Four of Wands. These are the rewards for what you've been through coming in. I love that for you. All right. You might be born on the 12th, the 4th, the 14th is here, the 24th. Oh, that's cool. I made you a Christmas Eve baby. That's cool. If your birthday is anywhere around Christmas Day, I'm just curious. Leave a comment. I asked this of all the Capricorns. Do you get to have a separate birthday in Christmas? Or like growing up, were you always the one the family's like, just pick something out from under the tree? All right. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, just go with it. Okay. But yeah, could be born on the 9th, the 29th, or the 19th, the 3rd, the 23rd, or the 30th comes out too. Also the 8th. But okay. So let's see what's up, because your work life does start changing here. You're definitely embracing the planet shifts like extremely well. Okay, carrying on. Let's talk love. It's time. Four of Wands. This crossover could show that you've been dealing with a twin flame or been on the twin flame journey, and you may have chose the disconnect point and being like, I'm just doing me now, Archer. You know, I'm going for the soulmate energy. I'm seeing there's about 7 or 8% of y'all that are not even interested in the past person. Like, show me the new love, Archer. I'm a Capricorn. We don't look back. That sort of a thing. But we're still going to take a peek and see what goes on with this, because we got the Star card, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. And major arcana signify major shifts in the planets that we don't have a control over. We simply have to adjust and work with it. So God's put some tower moments in this past person's place. What I'm seeing with that Star card is that even if you're not interested in a past person, they're still totally interested in you. They haven't gotten you off their mind, okay? They could even be looking at your social media, trying to figure a way to reach out, hoping for the best type of a thing. All right, so let's see what we've got on this. All right, Star card, Knight of Pentacles, and Temperance. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, you haven't spoke to this person in a while. Yet they're the ones that cut you off. Nine of Swords is Peter denying Jesus. And after denying Jesus, he winds up going home all night playing Caitlin Petty, staring at the ceiling on repeat, trying to figure out where he went wrong and what he did wrong. Can't even find a spork anywhere. Okay? To the world card. Oh, I get it. They finally see that you're the whole world. Then the moon card, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress. There is a bit of a work connection between you and this past person, because that's where the Emperor and the Empress are coming out. So they finally realized they're like that you were their everything. You were kind of their end all be all. Even though they had a really hard time focusing on anything, right? The moon card to the Nine of Swords. This person was a bit of a worry wart, okay? Always worried about everything, okay? And they used to run 1,000,000 miles an hour in circles and never be able to finish anything, right? Like kind of the total opposite of that Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles in reverse energy. They never really stood on their principles with the Nine of Swords to the moon card. That you have had a dream or two about them. And you've even, some of you have woke up being like, whoa, that was an extremely weird specific dream. That's kind of wild, you know? What I'm seeing here is that, like, the biggest part on it, they were a little bit controlling too, weren't they? And then all of a sudden they see you as their everything. I do see them wanting to ask for a little bit of forgiveness with that Queen of Cups, okay, to the Empress. They're receiving a lot of intuitive downloads and noticing more and more. And I'm hearing crickets. So actually, like, for some of y'all, you tried to even patch this up first before, and they decided to ignore you. Nothing but crickets. And you're like, okay, you made your choice. Now they're planning to reach out to you, and they're wondering if that's going to happen again. You might even be noticing either crickets or grasshoppers. Like if you're outside or on your driveway or your sidewalk, something like that. Like, for some reason, those are really like standing out to me, okay? Let me get a couple of cards on this because I see them wanting forgiveness. The Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. That's that card that is unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness. So with the Empress hooked to it, they're waking up to the fact that you love them unconditionally and you did give your all to them. They totally do fear, though, that it's a little too late, even though they tie to your overall energy, the World card. So there were some major lessons learned between you. And actually what I'm seeing on it with that moon card is that even though that's Jacob's dreams being talked about, so the dreams definitely do connect you two together that you've been having lately because they've been having them too. A little bit of it is that you're kind of like this person's kryptonite all of a sudden with that Nine of Wands, where like whatever it is, they can get you out of their head. You're their weak spot, okay? You found their vulnerability spots, okay? Maybe with all the water energy hanging out here and the Nine of Swords, for some of you, maybe drinking was an issue, or like either drinking or drugs. Okay, even a little bit of the devil's lettuce might be involved. You know, Dave's not here, man. That sort of a thing. But yeah, they were just like they never wanted to settle down. They were more interested into the party lifestyle than anything, weren't they? The Hanged Man, the Five of Swords, right to the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So the biggest problem they had was their fear of rejection. Okay, there's a lot of fear here and a lot of patience. The reason they haven't reached out yet is because they don't think the timing is right, because they've had a lot of figuring out what they did to contribute to the breakdown of this one. And they're like, there is no way Capricorn's going to forgive me for what happened here, because they played a lot of mind games with your heart. Okay, with that Nine of Swords, Gemini energy on this one, they had a habit of that. I'm hearing John Lennon's song, Mind Games, playing those mind games together, but it became a lot to handle with, you know? They let you go, but then they can't let you go. Like for some of you, this is somebody here that even if they wanted or let you move on, it's like they don't want you, but they also don't want anybody else to have you. For some of y'all, they wanted to keep you at like a friends with benefits status or just friends. And you're like, no, not interested. No, thanks. Okay. What I'm seeing here is that they have realized they never met anyone like you. Literally with the Six of Wands to the Moon card. This is the fall of the House of Jericho. It's kind of like realizing you were their Six of Wands victory, all right? That's Caitlin Petty showing up for the Country Music Awards. This person, like, they forgot to show up, right? That sort of a thing. Some of y'all, like, this person was never on time for anything, never made time for you, and just was always really distant. And they really, with this Five of Swords, they do fear that it's too late. Aquarius energy on this one. This is Saul's tragic downfall, where they look at Saul looking out at the battle and being like, oh, wow, I did a lot of damage here today. You know, it's kind of like They got very scared of responsibility. 5 of Swords to the 9 of Swords on the Hanged Man. Like, there was a lot of that thoughts of like what happens if like, am I ready? Am I ready for a relationship, to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife? That's long term. That's like forever. Well, yeah, that's the point of it, Crosswatcher. I'm not picking on you, but this is Capricorn's reading, okay? I'm just reading the cards as I get them. But like, they got very scared about long-term relationships. And this has happened to them. Like, this is their track record, okay? This is a bit of their MO. You know what I mean? This one here shows they've done this to people in the past too. They always get to a point of being ready for something that's solid, long-term, then they get scared, okay? The weirdest part is how much they fear rejection. 5 of Swords on the 9 of Swords. So for some of you, they decided to quit the relationship before you could fire them. You know what I mean? I'm going to break up with Capricorn before Capricorn breaks up with me, because I know Capricorn is going to break up with me anyways. And you're like, I am in no way going to break up with you. 6 of Wands. I'm the one that's been trying to give everything to this with the World's card. But they have a lot of fears that came into their energies on this, okay? It's almost like a form of almost like PTSD. That with the stuff they'd gone through even before they met you, that they didn't show it until something would happen that would trigger an old memory, and then they would like get nervous and shut down. Okay, for some of you guys, you were like straight up full on married to this person, and then they disconnected from it, and you're like, why did we go through all this in the first place? You know, we have some of you guys had 5 years invested, some of you guys even longer, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm seeing for some of y'all, it was like a 7-year itch type of a thing. All right, where the wandering eye showed back up when they felt bored. But now they've been working on their self-improvement. Ace of Pentacles, that's your energy. And I do see here that like they're going to try to reach out and talk to you, because all of a sudden you become their World's card on the 6 of Wands. It's like they know where their happiness and their forever lies. And so I see them trying to reach out, but not just like I'm sorry or can we talk or this and that, but being like, they're going to want to tell you about everything they did to heal. And like all the stuff they've put into this one, which might be their form of an apology. But I'm seeing here, they're going to try to ask and see, like, this is Hannah, okay? This is the mother of faith. They're trying to have some faith to, like, they're going to get brave enough to reach out and try to talk this through, okay? They're going to tell you about the work they've been doing on themselves, and they're going to see if there's another chance with you, okay? I do straight up see you getting a text message in the future from this person, where they try to open their heart up or kind of be vulnerable, let themselves out and lay all the cards on the table, so to speak. All right. And it looks like it's in the not too distant future. Okay. Like, this is something that could quite possibly happen near the end of the year or before the end of the year. For some of y'all, they will use your birthday as an excuse or a reason to try to make contact with you. But I do see the possibilities for communication in the not too distant future here that let you guys go forward. Okay. Could be dealing with a Cancer, could be a Leo. Pisces is here. We've got Aquarius energy, a strong Aquarius and Pisces. Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and some Gemini and Virgo. Okay, and you either might be born on the 21st or the 12th. The 3rd or the 5th is here, the 15th. The 6th, the 26th comes in, possibly even the 18th or 28th. Okay. All right. Now let's see about a story with the new person. See what's up with the new person. Thank y'all for being here too, guys. I appreciate you. And TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, y'all are more than welcome to come over to the YouTube channel. And the whole reading will be available in the November playlist, so you can come back, rewatch it, scroll through it, help yourselves, all right? And subscribe, set the bell. Look forward to having you there. If you do want to book that personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. And otherwise, I'll see you Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the All Signs every Sunday night. All right, let's see what's up. Ooh, the Magician, Virgo and Gemini energy to the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands with the Tower card. So this person has been through a pretty rough history, okay? They have been through relationships you could write some pretty good Lifetime movies about. Kid you not, right? But they've also worked really hard to part the red seas of red flags that was in their life, like Moses did here, okay? That with the High Priestess, oh my gosh, they're totally hiding their feelings for you. All right, I'll see what it's about or why that is, okay? maybe they're in the public eye somehow. Okay, Eight of Swords. Like they're in a life that they chose and worked hard to get to, but they also keep themselves slightly closed off a little bit as a result of it. Okay. What I'm seeing here, though, they do want you to be a part of their life. You guys came into each other's lives at a certain time for a certain reason. Okay. Like maybe their focus is definitely in your direction, though. That's the Page of Swords. Okay. So even if you have disconnected from your social media or something, like I'm seeing here that straight up is that they're still looking, they're still checking it out, okay? And they might even do it too. There could be a little bit of a mutual Page of Swords going on because for some of you guys, this person might be like a public speaker. They could be online or an influencer of some sort. Some of y'all, they're like state, federal, local government type of a thing. But yeah, Eight of Swords to the Ten of Wands on this one here is they do want you to be a part of their life, okay, as a result of the burdens they've gone through. And remember the King of Swords on repeat? That shows me that even this new person might either you guys are in the same line of work, so you've got a bond or a common interest, or it's like you guys have one or two common interests, but then there's also things they do that you don't know about, things you do that they don't know about, that you guys can actually like, oh wow, teach me that, show me what that's all about. And they're like, okay, I will. But then like, show me what this is all about, because I've never tried that hobby. And you're like, well, I've never tried this one. Okay. Some of y'all, I'm seeing like a storm chaser. Somebody here might want to be or is a storm chaser. Okay. Because I'm seeing like that airplane flying into a hurricane that the government has. Yeah. But what they're hiding from you, I think, is that they're actually a little shy. Yeah. Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius energy, plus some Virgo and Pisces. But they've already been through a lot of stuff in the past very similar to you, okay, that they've taken that leap and that risk too. Could even be another Capricorn for some of you, because they're riding the wheel of fortune out just like you are. This is the good times because you guys have both been through some bad times. Maybe like, especially on all the air energy. We got a lot of Eight of Swords. We got a King of Swords. What I'm seeing here with that Page of Swords too, it's like, this is somebody they actually kind of like, you dig each other, not just for your bodies or your looks, but it's more about your mind, your soul, and everything like that. Okay, so this person's a good thinker and a good communicator. Okay, and they've made it through a lot of stuff. For some of you guys, there might even be a connection where you've met through like church or a religious function. So that's Esther saving the Jews. Okay, so this is somebody who's been through that stuff. And Esther, if you check out the book of Esther, totally, that's a good read. Okay, she knew a thing or two about a thing or two. And what I'm seeing with this High Priestess here is that like this offer or something is really unexpected. Like you're almost figuring either they're not interested in you or vice versa. But let me get a couple more cards on this because I want to see what's up with that High Priestess for sure. All right. I'm also seeing a parade or something. Maybe you or them meet at a parade, or there's recently been one in your neighborhood, something like that. I don't know. But okay, let's see what's up with this. I'm also seeing a rocking horse. That might just be a fond little memory. But okay. Six of Swords to the Four of Wands. Ooh, and the Page of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. Okay, they're shy because of what they've been through. Okay, I get it. The Four of Wands, though, does show for some of you, this is your twin flame. If you confirm that you've dealt with some karmics in the past, this is the real deal showing up. For those of you that either you don't subscribe to the twin flame journey, or you've already been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and you're moving on and moving forward, what I'm seeing on this one here is these are the rewards for successfully completing the journey. That contract fulfilled itself. All right. This person here is going to, like, you guys learn from each other. That's Priscilla teaching the teachers that comes in. All right. With the Six of Swords, because this person's not like anybody you dealt with before. They're on a different level or a different mindset. Okay. They could even be like self-employed or an entrepreneur of sorts, okay? Maybe even an investor. Maybe somehow money ties into this, okay? But what I'm seeing on this coming in, a lot of it's just their shyness. They're a really good public speaker. They have a really positive outlook, motivational and stuff like that. But it's kind of like when they get around you, they don't let it show because they kind of get shy. There's just something about the energies you're putting out. But they do want you, though, and they want you to be a part of their life, okay? They've done the work to heal with the Seven of Swords, too, so they don't have any additional past baggage to bring to the table. All right, so you don't have to worry about being like a rebound or having them compare you to an ex, stuff like that. They're way past that stuff, okay? I do see here, though, that they're just cautious about how they proceed with the Seven of Swords. They've cleared the Five of Swords out of their energy in a level of grief. So they're not on the same level as the people you've dealt with in the past. Side note, too, is some of y'all with the past person, you gave them an ultimatum that they didn't fulfill. Like, you were like, this is your last chance, your last shot. Either you do it this way or you don't get a third strike. And, like, that brought this person in. Okay? Yeah. Seven of Swords, because this person's in a different one. They're just very cautious about how they proceed. Bit of a chess player, okay? Maybe like, I'm thinking what it is in the past, somebody used them for their money. Ace of Cups, and they just want love this time. Now there's money, they got bank. I looked at their bank accounts, so they're safe. You're not going to support them or take care of them. They're not living in mom's basement, nothing like that. I'm seeing they actually were out on their own at a young age, okay? They value family, but they're not dependent on it. So I like that. And the way they don't compare to their past is kind of good too. All right, they've just never really had somebody that loved them before in this Ace of Cups, Cancer energy, to allow them to like open up. You know what I mean? You're the first one that's energizing their heart. So you have a habit of always coming into people's energies. Like you were brought into the past person's life to wake them up and start a dark night of the soul. You're brought into the new person's energy, though, as a reward for the two of you guys. This is taking two good people in the world and saving them so it doesn't keep happening. You know what I mean? Knight of Swords, it does show they're a talker. See how Paul the Apostle is up there on stage? So this is somebody that talks in the public eye or something. All right. Now, they do kind of move slowly, but once they open up, this is going to be a huge transformative lesson for the both of you guys. Okay, I like that here. All right, you guys will like learn from each other going forward because they do have some deep feelings for you, even if they're fronting it. So let me see what a little bit of an outcome is with this Four of Wands showing up, Page of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, could be an Aries or a Pisces, Gemini or Virgo. We've also got Libra here and a little bit of Scorpio. There's also some Taurus energy and Virgo. All right, and you either might be born on the 11th or the 1st, the 6th, the 4th. I'm also seeing the 19th comes out, or the 10th, maybe even the 20th or 30th. But let me see a little bit of an outcome here, too. The Six of Cups and the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles. That's Joseph in charge of Egypt. Here's a boss-up type energy. I do like this one. I see you both opening up and being vulnerable with this on that Two of Cups. That's the bond of David and Jonathan that's talked about in 1 Samuel. All right? That couples up with the Six of Cups. I see actually children in your future long-term. Some of you guys, there might already even be kids involved on one side of the fence that when you guys are nervous that the other person might judge, but I'm actually seeing they're okay with that. You guys here, I'm seeing will open up and be more vulnerable with each other, and it's going to bring a much more youthful, funner energy into this one that keeps the relationship innocent and fun. It's a fresh start type of a thing, okay? That coming on here, there's like, you guys were brought into each other's life at just the right timing, and the divine timing's playing out. So I'm seeing at this point here, either one of you guys, with this Two of Cups, either one of y'all could ask the other person out at this point, and the other person would be totally okay with it. All right? Whichever one of you takes the chance first, because you're both ready for this with the Two of Cups to the King of Pentacles, whichever one of you takes the chance first, the other person is going to say yes, and it's going to start, like once you guys get past that first moment and become vulnerable, all of a sudden, it is going to take off fast. Cancer energy, like a chariot moving full tilt, okay? So yeah, I do see the potential for a very long-term connection, a commitment, and a family for you in the future going forward. I like that. Strong Scorpio energy there too, along with Libra and Aquarius comes out too. And you might be born, you or them, on the 2nd, the 6th, the 16th, or the 22nd. If you're noticing a lot of repeating numbers too, I'm also seeing angel number 222. Might be an angel number that resonates to you. And it does seem like your reading today, Capricorn, ties in a lot to 1 Thessalonians 5:11. That verse might be worth a read. That verse might be worth a read. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. I think that's going to be very tied into your current situations. But it does work out pretty well for you in the outcome. Either way, I like that for you. Capricorn, claim this thing down in the comments. We got to manifest this and make it so. You know, the past person's got their act together, going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Or the new person is going to finally open up. Or I'm seeing some Capricorns, it's like, forget it. I'm taking the first shot. It's now or never. I'm going for it. I'm laying it all out on the table. Let's see what happens. Either way, though, you manifest it. You get it where your work and your love life balance out, which takes us back to the World card. I'll see you at brunch. Somebody's making plans for brunch. I like that. Nice. Capricorn, claim this thing down in the comments. We got to go all Captain Picard on this and manifest it. We got to make it so. All right? I'll even learn Jean-Luc Picard's freaking accent for you. Okay? But yeah, even if you just leave a little emoji or something and leave it down in the comments, it helps the family, helps the channel going. Even liking the video keeps things going where YouTube knows that you guys are happy being a part of the family. And even though it takes me a minute, I do get notified of every comment. I see, like, and love all of them, and I do respond to them, okay? It just takes me a minute. But as soon as I read them, I'm a transmitter. I'm like the AT&T in Tower downtown Nashville. I transmit right to God's desk for you. So we're all in this together, and we're going to work to make it happen, okay? And remember, Capricorn, this could resonate to any and all placements of Capricorn within your chart, too, because it's not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign that matters, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. All right? Nobody else can do what you can do, Capricorn. Leave a comment too. Let me know how it resonates. And let me know if you are, like, if your birthday's around Christmas Day, you know, let me know, like what it was like growing up. Did you have to, like, pick, like, it's all the same day, just pick something out from under the tree? Or did you get separate Christmas and birthdays? I'm just curious. That's just me just being Archer and being curious. Okay? All right, let's take this collective reading, and we're going to break it down and do a couple super chats. We're going to go from this Google Earth view, this collective Capricorn reading. And now, watch how these super chat readings tie into it. This is the coolness that happens here, okay? All right, let's do it to it. I'm going to use the Light Seers deck. Let's use the Light Seers deck. Let's go for it. All right, let's see what we've got here. Let me slide over to the screen. Thank you all for being here, too. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you're more than welcome to see the whole reading. It's available on the channel in the November playlist. Come and check it out. The link's in my bio, okay? What's up, Jazz Lady? What's happening? All right, let's do it to it. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you. I'm very, very grateful for all of you guys taking time to be a part of the family. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Me and the Mod Squads love you guys. Okay, let's start with Angel Eyes. What's going on? Let's see what we got here. There we go. I got it. We're good. All right. How you doing, Angel Eyes? How's your weekend so far? What you doing this weekend? You got any plans or anything going on? Okay, what are Cancer's next actions, if any, over the next 3 days? Okay, and Taurus ready to go out and warming up or have feelings for you. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's see. You know what, Angel Eyes? I have a question just for you. This is like two friends talking. Who do you like more? Like if we were in high school and like we were talking outside of the building after school or something, hanging out by the flagpole, and I'm like, so who do you like more? Who'd you answer? I want to know. Now I'm just being a teenager again. But I'm curious. I'm totally curious. Okay. All right, hook me up. What's up with Cancer the next 3 days? And is Taurus warming up? What are some of the thoughts and feelings? Hey, Lila. Oh, thank you, Lila. You are a doll. Thank you. I'm rubber. You're glue. You got a positive vibe, too. So the Tower card to the Five of Wands. I don't see too much going on with Cancer over the next couple of days. 3 days is the Empress card. It might be a little later than 3 days. It might be more like 5 days because this Tower card shows that like he's Mercury retrograding big time, AE. Okay? Like jet lag's getting to him. Now he's worried about he spent too much money on the trip. He went and had a great time and had a good fun time and that. Now he's back going, oh my gosh, I spent so much. He does get in his head a lot. But I do see it's more of like over the course of the next 3 or 5 days that he gets through it, okay? That like reboot or reset where honestly, I think he's taking the weekend and just crashing. You might text him. It would take him a minute to come back because I see him doing a lot of straight up like sleeping, you know? Okay. 3 of Swords. Yeah. What is on his mind? He's really reflecting back. He's nostalgic in the King of Wands. There's not a person, but either a job promotion or it could be as simple as like a purchase or an object or and something like that he really, really, really wanted. You know what I mean? And he didn't get it. Or because now the money's tight, he's like, oh man, I screwed up the plans for the future. I screwed it all up by going somewhere. And now he's like, it's this major version of buyer's remorse that he's dealing with right now. Okay? You could actually, if you reached out to him, was like, hey, you doing okay? I'm just like, just wanted to check, see if you're okay. I'm sensing something. He might be like, I spent too much money, Angel Eyes. And you might even be able to like open him up that way. Otherwise, waiting for him, he might be a little bit of a slow boat to China. Okay? All right. Now, what's up with Taurus? What up with Taurus? Knight of Swords. Ooh, he's on a fast approach path with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Oh, my goodness. And the Moon card's underneath there. All right, you don't know. Heads up. You're going to hear from Taurus before you hear from Cancer. Taurus is kind of totally getting like interested and into this, okay? And I mean like Ace of Wands, interested and into this. What did you do to Taurus? Oh, Nine of Pentacles. He's healthy. Like, look at him running out from the doctor's office and being like, okay, I'm on my way to Angel Eyes' house. Guess what? What happened? You got a way bigger chance of hearing from Taurus this weekend because Taurus is like Ace of Wands are energized, ready to do something about this. I actually see a possibility of a date for you two. The Fool card. I think he's going to take a risk or a chance. The Five of Cups. Yeah, he literally like misses you. He's like, man, Angel Eyes was kind of there for me, and I shut Angel Eyes down a little bit. I'm hearing Caitlin's song. I'm hearing Sunrise, Sunset. Oh my gosh, he wants to be the first thing that hits your eyes. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't think you're couch crashing, but there's a total potential in there. We're all adults. If you guys both consent to it, stay the night. Do what you want to do. You do you. Okay? But yeah, you're going to hear from Taurus first. The Eight of Swords, too. Taurus actually misses you. Legit. Okay? All right. Hope that helps, girl. Ah, come here. Okay, cool. All right. Next up. And the Fool card came out, so the Capricorn reading totally ties into it. All right. Let's see what's going on. What's up, Helen? Hey, Violet. Thanks for coming by, guys. What up, Instagram? All right. Let's see. Next up. Oh, my pleasure, Sarah. Thanks for taking some time and being a part of the family. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. All right. Chastity. Hi, Chastity. What's up? How you been doing? Everything okay? All right. Think about your person for me. We're going to tap in and get you a little love. All right. What's up with Chastity's person? What's up with Chastity's person? What is up with Chastity's person? Look, current energy check-in. What they up to this weekend? What's going on? Right, Infinite Fate. I love watching sunrises or sunsets. I love the time zone change. Yeah, where we went from like daylight savings time to standard. It makes them both perfect. Oh, I love it. Okay. The Ten of Wands. On the Seven of Wands, he's not letting you know that he's coming to a point of completion where he's going to make a decision because the Five of Pentacles, the way he's left you closed out is really worried him worried himself sick on this one. You know what I mean? The Ten of Wands on the Seven of Wands here, he's not letting it show just yet, but he's getting to a point of like he can't handle the burdens no more. He's accepting a lot of responsibility for what he did right now. It's almost like he's going through his own stages of grieving in a sense, where he sees you kind of a little bit of his everything. It does tie into the past person reading, that Six of Wands, and I got the Seven of Wands here, which the way I read the tarot, the Seven of Wands protects that Six of Wands victory. So yeah, the Two of Pentacles, I see him making a decision that he's like, if I don't do something about this, I might seriously stress myself out. And like, he's starting to fear a missed opportunity up in his head, okay? So a lot of stuff's going on right now to work on the reunion. And he has been looking at your stuff online. Okay, he's been following along. He's very curious. All right, so you're getting to a near point where he may actually travel or come by and see you. Just stop by, knock on the door, and be like, "Look, don't yell at me. I just want to talk to you." And you're gonna be like, "I didn't want to yell at you. I'll totally talk to you. What's up?" Okay, so I hope that helps. Seven of Swords. He's gonna be nervous, so just like kid gloves, treat him with kid gloves until he lets his guard down a little bit. Okay, all right, cool. Tia, what's up, Tia Bia? You saw Leo last night with that girl, Jay the Virgo from the bar, and he ignored you. Don't think he's coming to my party. Don't think the holiday trip will happen. Wow. Oh, he's going to give Leo's a bad name. What did she do to get back into his energy? Because I pulled single. So how did he do that? Let's see what's going on. His free will, man. Let me see what we got here. Whoa. Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles. Pride goeth before the fall. His pride got the better of him. I see they got together, though, to talk about the love situation between you guys. Full disclosure, was Virgo the one that was talking to you? Was that the friend talking to you? I don't see him looking at it for love. I see him dealing with like a friend who's a girl. Because like Judgment to the Tower card, he doesn't have those kind of lovey-dovey feelings. So let me see what's up with that. Because the Ace of Cups shows the love's on your side of the fence. Nine of Pentacles. And I'm still getting confirmation that he does indeed want to be single. So hang on. I mean, single means like, why should you wait for him either? It's like this, the world doesn't revolve around Leo, it revolves around the sun. I've tried to explain that to a Leo once. They didn't take it quite well, but they got over it. Anyways, 5 of Cups, yeah. It's 6 of Pentacles. It's strictly like a friendship or a business thing. Like, there's no strings attached. That's the thing. He is very scared of commitment. He's a natural born runner. And that's the reason he's kind of dodged backwards on your side of the fence, because he knows with you, it's the Ace of Cups and it's real love and it scares the heck out of him. All right. He is so invested in himself, his work and his money and stuff like that with the 6 of Pentacles. I don't know what their connection to the work life or the work energy is. They got to work together somehow. But yeah, he took the safe play. He took the safe play because he's very scared of commitment. Okay. So he's got a little bit of work to do on this. That Tower card, the Judgment, it shows even God is kind of up there face palming himself, being like, oh boy. All right. So he's not literally like in a relationship with anybody. All right. Which is even like kind of like why God's got the face palm going on. Because he's like, why did you lead Angel, or why did you lead Tia Bia on for so long? All right. But that's the thing on this one. He just hangs out because it's a friend or a connection like that. Give me a yes or no card. Anything going on? Anything going on? Queen of Swords. It is all about conversation. It's all about thought. No Ace of Wands, and he's safe. Yep, 7 of Swords to the World card. He's taken away that he knows he doesn't have to worry about commitment. He can focus on his 8 of Pentacles, put business deals together, things like that. So I'm seeing here that this means this Virgo is going to be in his life for a little bit while longer, for whatever their deal is, where it's like you've either got to accept that he's got some guy friends going on, or move on towards the real love and see what's up with that other person that's been interested in you, that's just been hanging back because of your interest in Leo. Now, Leo will come around, okay? But even when he does, when he's ready for the real love, you'll have to accept that Virgo's a part of his life. I don't see him cutting his friend circle out in order to have a relationship. That might be a big point of contingency, but I do see that you guys could work this out in the future. That's a big part on this one. What's up with the party? What's up with the parties and that stuff? The 6 of Cups and the Star card. Ace of Pentacles. I don't see the trip being a thing, okay? I see he might come to the party if the Virgo could come too. But not in like some weird third party way, like kind of like in a way of like, maybe if you got to know Virgo, like it would bring you, like, remember those things we were talking about with the friend circle stuff like that? Virgo's a part of his friend circle, okay? And I get that. I've been friends with girls who are married and have husbands and stuff like that too, who are just like, hey, Archer's he's just a buddy, just a pal of mine, and stuff like that, you know? Again, and I won't go for a married person. That's wrong, you know? But that's what I'm seeing on this one. The contingency, would it be the contingency on both things? Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. I don't see it on the trip, but the trip doesn't tie into her. The trip ties into his work schedule that he can't get the time off. He is just, the boy needs a break. Oh my gosh, seriously. But yeah, the party side of things still has some potential that if the Virgo did come in, or you brought that up, or he brought it up, it'd be like you're getting introduced to a friend, to look at it from that perspective, okay? So I hope that helps. I don't see total negative intentions, because he's sitting there like, I didn't lock down or commit to anybody because I've had this happen before, Archer, or because he doesn't like guys. Like his guy, he's like, guys are kind of stupid. I'd rather just hang out with the girls. Like, apparently the guy friends in his life in the past weren't that great about stuff. So like, he's got more friends that are girls. All right. So I hope that helps. Okay, Romy, what up, Romy? What is coming in for some love? What's coming in for love? Okay, let's see what's up. What's coming in for love for Romy? What's coming in for love for Romy, please and thank you. 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, ooh, the Tower card, the Judgment card's back with the 6 of Cups. I'm seeing somebody from a past connection. 4 of Pentacles, somebody that left you to focus on work, has been very closed off, protected for a while, that lately Mercury retrograde has them thinking more about how stable things were with you and remembering a lot of the good times. 3 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. And that Tower card, the Judgment, shows that they have been seeing a lot of signs about you recently. God's putting a lot of tower moments in their places, little ones, good or bad, that helps them free will guide them on their pathway to come back to you. This is a past person returning, so that 6 of Cups, there's a connection between the two of you guys And at one point they had a dog, is what I'm seeing. Might still have it, or the first dog passed away and they got a new puppy or something, or you've been considering getting one. But I do see them making a return. That's the stuff going on right now. They're learning what it's like without you. Okay, and they've been replaying a lot of your like replaying voice texts or text messages, doing some reflecting. Mercury retrograde's hitting them kind of hard with that Five of Swords. They'll make it through their grief sessions and their stages, and I see them making plans to reach out. Okay, so more stuff on their side of the board than yours, but it's still progress. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, Janet. Okay, for Romaha, why no communication with the guy? Oh, Janet, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Yeah, oh, thank you. All right, let's see. Why is Romaha getting no communications? Or Rohama. I don't know why I mispronounce my own name sometimes. It's why my bestie had to be like, we should call you Archer because you can't say your own name right. I'm like, yeah, I know. But let's see what's up. She nicknamed me that back in junior high school. I've been Archer for a long time. More people call me Archer than my actual name. I am Archer, so it's cool. All right. Justice card and the Devil comes out, Rohama, with the Strength card. At the moment, his current situation doesn't allow him communications. He does think about you because you're the one that made him the most happy. But at this point, he's getting to a stage in the process that communication is going to become very, 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 very few and far between. All right? Because I'm seeing that whatever this Justice card is, there's something that he has been totally working on to try to like appeal it with God and be like, there's got to be another approach to this, something I can do. But he's finding himself in a place that like the motivation is going in the same direction with the Strength card. Right now, he's doing his best to just make it through this and survive it. But yeah, we're gonna have some little to no communication coming in for a little bit, which I'm sorry I got to say that part. It's not because of him though. His situation, wherever it is that he's gotten himself into, that's the part that is causing the no communication on this one. But you are on his mind very much. He's on his own. He's single. You know, he's staying very solitude, very isolated. But you're like the one thing that gets him through, which is one of the reasons why you haven't really been able to disconnect from it with the Two of Pentacles. Like, why can't I move on from this? Why can't I, you know, every time you walk away, Al Pacino, he keeps trying to pull you back in. I'm seeing a lot about the movie Scarface resonates to this. But yeah, Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. He's working his hardest right now to keep his Page of Cups to the High Priestess, trying to find a solution in his subconscious to bring it in. But you're literally that Strength card, about the only thing that makes him through the day for him. You're his one and only source of happiness right now. All right? So I hope that helps. And Janet, you are so kind. Good karma for you. Janet, you type something in. I'm going to give you a question. You don't, and no super chat. Just let me know what you want. I'm going to pay that forward to you because that's a very generous gift for someone. Tarot After Dark, then Janet. Okay. Oh, sign for love? All right, got you, Tarot After Dark. What's a sign for love for Tarot After Dark? What's a sign for love? Sign for love for Tarot After Dark. 10 of Cups. If you have 10 cups in one of your cabinets, your cupboards, like you go to your cupboard and you're like, oh my gosh, there's 10 glasses up there. That might be one, but the Knight of Cups. What I'm seeing, the Six of Wands. Hello, what's up? Caitlin Petty showed up. Looking cute too. Look at that, standing ovation. Okay, what I'm seeing off of this is that 10 cups, Knight Cup, Six of Wands. You're going to start noticing your person's name, the name. Like there might be newscasters in the area that has their name, or TV commercials, or a TV character or something. Like you aren't going to be able to escape this person's name. Okay, that's what I'm thinking you should be seeing. And the personalized license plates on cars, that's going to be a big thing too. Okay, signs that there's a message and possibly even flowers approaching. Okay. And I'm seeing here not real flowers, but I'm actually seeing the this has come out in readings before. It's those metal yard decoration sunflowers, like the ones that look like pinwheels, mounted to a home or mounted to like a mailbox post, something like that. Those are a couple of signs to look out for to let you know your Six of Wands is on an incoming flight path. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Let me run back over and thank you all for the super chats. You guys are awesome. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Dragonheart? You doing okay? Thanks for coming by. All right, Janet, is Ryan going to contact you this week? Let's find out. I got you covered. Is Janet going to contact, or no, Janet wants to contact Ryan. Hold on. I know. Okay. Is Ryan, check that, reverse it, Willy Wonka style. Is Ryan going to contact Janet? That's what we were trying to say this whole time. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords. If the thought has crossed his mind, without a doubt, there's potential. There is potential. So long as his free will doesn't get all jammed up like a log jam on this one, I say you've actually got an 86% chance of communication or a contact, without a doubt. Now, it's going to come in the form of text or a DM. For some reason, this King of Swords tells me that he did a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction at one point. He possibly might have deleted your phone number out of the contacts, being like, I don't need those anymore. And then all of a sudden now he needs it. And he's like, oh man, I deleted the number. He can't even remember his own phone number sometimes. So it may come as a form of like a DM possibly, or like a Facebook Messenger or something like that. But there is the possibilities right now. He's trying, that could be the biggest holdup, working out, okay, how do I find her phone number? How do I get back in contact? So even check your inbox or your spam box possibly. He might have to go old school with an email to reach out to you. I see your strongest, biggest, highest potential is the possibility of him like making like a Facebook Messenger. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. But yeah, you got about an 86% chance that as long as he gets out of his head a little bit and stops pouting about it, because he's sad. He's working on the grieving process, that like he misses you. I know he comes across as very strong and confident, but inside he's a kind of a big baby, but the best kind of baby, where he's got some emotions and feelings in there that he just keeps pent up because of how his dad was always like, real men don't cry, real men don't show emotions. Shut up, Dad. They totally do, you know? So that's a big part of what it is. Okay, he's got a resting man face. I'm not going to let it show type of a thing, but you do actually have an 86% chance. Okay. All right. So thank you all very much. Thank you for the super chats. And Capricorn, thank you very much for taking time out of your day, your life, your love and energy to let me read for you. I do totally love and appreciate you for it. And God, thank you very much for the messages that we got today for Capricorn. As always, we appreciate your divine guidance, direction, and protection. Okay, Capricorn, I'll either see you for the live all signs, Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern. No one's coming up. Or for the next readings, just check out the pinned comment. It's got all the details, the way to email me for a personal reading, all the playlists, and all the social media platforms that we are on. Otherwise, until next time, I will see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot.